So guys, you've developed the idea, you've thought about this project, and now you're ready to sell your book. So there's many ways of selling a book and lots of traditional ways, and strangely enough, it's the traditional ways that people still chase. For instance, how do I get an agent? How do I get a book deal? Now, that can take a long time, a lot of frustration, and a lot of very disappointing moments when you open those letters to say you have been rejected again. So rather than tell you about every single way that you can publish your book, let's focus on one or two ways you can publish your book, and ways that are already proven to be successful, have broken the regular, usual, the standard way of going into being published, and talk about someone called Amanda Hawken. Now, rather than tell you the whole story, I'm just going to read a little bit from the Guardian newspaper online, which talks about the story about Amanda Hawken. It's a very interesting story. She was skint, she'd been rejected by publishers, and she needed some money. So she decided to use Amazon to publish her book. So the story here in the newspaper just jumps forward a little bit. It says, let's jump to October 2010. In those 6 months, Hawken raised the money. It talks about the story, what she needed the money for, which was a Muppets convention, the Muppet convention. And she not only raised the $300 that she needed to do this book, but she earned herself $20,000 selling 150,000 copies of her book. And over the past 20 months, Hawken has not only sold 1.5 million books, but she's also made $2.5 million in book sales on her own. No agent, no anything, just using Amazon. So my advice to a new author like yourself who has written a book is to keep it as simple as possible. I have tried all the different ways, the agents, the book deals, etc., etc. And the best way for me to sell my books has been through using a couple of things. One, my online distribution channels, or actually through my business books, through doing talks, in particular to large groups of business people. And of course through my websites also. But what I want to focus on right now is selling your book through Amazon. It's really simple. My question to you is, have you bought anything on Amazon? The answer is probably yes. So all you need to do is you need to go to Amazon KDP, or just find the Amazon author page. Google it, it will come up. And then you log in, you set up your Amazon account very, very simply through using your regular logins that you use on Amazon. Once in there, you will see an interface before you, and that interface will say something along the lines of sell a book or create a book or whatever. And guys, it's as simple as this. Uploading your document according to their rules, and you have to read their rules. But it's really simple. Upload the document. Once uploaded, you can even use their book cover tool. So you can use their book creation tool, their book cover tool, and at the end of it, you click publish this book. It's incredibly simple, and you have control. Now, let me tell you one thing. I published a book with a publisher, and it made no difference to me. It did it increase sales? No. Did it give me more distribution? No. Did it help me sell more of my future books? No. I published on Amazon and a couple of other places. Did it give me sales? Yes. Did it give me more sales? Yes. Did it give me sales of future books? Yes. So to keep it as simple as possible for someone as new to the industry as yourself, you need to look at models like Amanda Hawken, who has now, at the time of writing, so this must be 2012 she did this. By 2012, from 2010, she had made herself $2.5 million just through publishing on Amazon, just through selling ebooks. Now, you can do your ebook through Amazon Kindle, or you can make it as expansive as you like through hard copy, a soft copy, a paperback, whatever kind of book you want to publish. But I strongly advise you as a new author to take control of the whole thing and publish it through Amazon to begin with. Now, there are a few little tricks to Amazon as well, of course, and you will have to research this for yourself, or maybe I will do another video for this. But initially, what you really need to do is you really need to find out things like what people are searching for on Amazon. So, for example, people may be going to Amazon and typing in a book on books about the COVID experience, books about the pandemic, books about writing, books about becoming an author. So you would have to find the keywords for your book and type in those keywords, because there's a section where you can do your keywords. I don't want to go all keywordy and optimization on you, because that's a job for you to do. There's also great tools online that will help you to do that. But quite honestly, Amazon has everything in there. And it's the best start for a new author. Why? Because they have billions of people every single day in their shop. If you went to look at your local bookstore, our local bookstore is called Waterstones, would you find billions of people in that store every day? No. Would you find thousands? Probably not. Would you find hundreds if you're in there for the whole day? Maybe. But I have certainly been in that bookshop on many, many occasions when there's been one or two people in the bookshop, and they've usually gone in to have a coffee. So Amazon already has millions of people going through there, in fact, billions of people in that shop, billions of people searching for books. All you need to do is find out what they're searching for and do your book accordingly with the keywords. So simple as this: finish your book, edit the book, open up your Amazon account, load up your file, do the cover in there step by step. They will do the cover, or you can hire someone to do the interior. It gets a little bit messy for a first book. Hire someone to do the cover again, which can get a little bit messy for the first book. But Amazon will do it for you. All you have to do is click, 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 and at the end of it, publish the book. It's that simple. There's some great videos on excuse me, on YouTube, which will give you a little bit more detail than I'm giving you. I'm simply advising you as a new author how to get your book published today, if your file is finished, online, and hopefully selling the same day. Guys, just take all the noise about publishing away from everywhere else. Agents, publishers selling more books. Go on Amazon, tap into their traffic, their buyers already. Get your book published and see what happens. You may sell none. You may sell tons and tons and tons of your book. You may be the next Amanda Hocking. And just for the spelling, it's Amanda Hocking. Go and check her out online. Her story is fascinating. And of course, you'll find a couple more stories that are very, very similar to Amanda's, who've gone from hopefully trying to sell a book to selling literally tens of thousands of books on Amazon. So, an exciting place for a brand new author. It's extremely simplified. All you have to do is do it. Go to your Amazon account right now, open up your KDP account, and start publishing your book. Guys, if you want to know more about writing your book, you want to know more about publishing your book, or you want to know more about writeyourbookproject.com, the best place is sign up to our email account, or of course, go to YouTube, like and subscribe the channel, follow what we're doing online, and we'll be posting regular updates from an established author of over 21 books, sharing with you my tips and our tips here about how to be a new author and how to get your book published. This is Alan. Thanks for listening. Thank you.